How y'all doing? Hold on a second. Let me fix my little camera. Okay. Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Let's jump into this channel message. So, I got a message from Spirit that there is someone in your life or coming into your life that you can do life with. All right. I'm picking up strong life partner energy. I'm also received a message that this is just going to be about the two of you. All right. Balance and yin and yang type of energy is coming to you. Equilibrium is coming to you. Prosperity is coming to you. For a lot of you, this is just you going to be feeling balance within your masculine and your feminine energy. So this is beautiful energy to start this rising off with. So I'm super excited. We're doing this one live. I'm picking up strong Capricorn energy. So this has a lot to do with your manifestation of abundance as well. So you feeling balanced in your home life, you feeling balanced in your money and your finances. You're about to have a lot of money and abundance coming towards you. This could also come in the form of your confidence, okay? Your confidence is really standing out, like the way that you are expressing yourself, living your life just every single day, your affirmations, whatever you're doing. Spirit is saying keep doing that. It's working. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? So let's get into this channel message, y'all. So the water element is really picking up as well. So air, communication. So there's some communication coming in. Communication of emotions. Really shedding old skin is what I'm picking up from this reading specifically. So if you're a Taurus and you've been letting go of people, places, and things that don't serve you, you've been really just not harboring any resentment. I get this energy like you guys are letting go of resentment. You're letting go of anybody that may have hurt you. But more or less than letting go of the people or the person, place, or thing, I feel like y'all are letting go of the emotional scars, okay, that came along with those experiences. And you're like no longer trying to identify with the pain, no longer trying to, hold on to the resentment of feeling like anybody has that much power over you, which is really like bringing you in a lot of success. All right, look at that. The Sun and the Six of Wands. So the more you're focusing on the positive side of all these experiences, that was the blockage that I'm hearing. That was the blockage. And I feel like you and someone else is doing this as well. So this card, yes, it could be talking about someone else, but your biggest life partner is like you, and you're taking care of yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. A lot of prosperity. Using your common sense as well. I feel like you're no longer concerned with like the welfare of other people. Yes, look at this. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity coming here. Like you have a gift. I feel like a lot of you recently broke some type of like long family karma, or you're about to break some type of karma of fear of putting yourself out there, fear of outgrowing the people, places, and experiences that you went through in the past. But this is giving me generational karma. Like those ties are being severed. Like you're no longer feeding into fear. You're no longer feeding into doubt. You're no longer feeding into what you can't do. You're focusing on what you can do. And I feel like Spirit is like using you as an example. Like if you can do it, anybody can do it. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. There's something you've been doing to like reparent yourself. Reparent, re-nurture. That's what I pick up here. And that was the key that helped you like break this curse. It's like you were willing to just let go. Yes, this may have been an old story. Yes, this may have been something you had to go through. Yes, your kindness may have been taken for weakness. People may have stole from you, took from you. You may have felt trapped, like you had to pull yourself out the mud, but that's not your story anymore. Like abundance is yours. Yeah, you're manifesting and you're healing. All right, so some of you could be really taking time to really meditate on what these things are. What do you need to let go of? And I feel like you're about to take those things and those memories and you're about to turn it into something good. Like all of these cards are so positive. Even for those of you that may have been told like something may have never worked out. For some of you that are what is this? Like you're doing your investigation on like what's keeping you up at night or what kept you up or what kept you from something. Like you got some type of clarity. Spirit, what is this 6 of Pentacles? The Hierophant. So for those of you Tauruses that have been married, all right, let's break this down for a second. If you ever were married before and you were told that, because there was like a fear of commitment. Either you were dealing with somebody that had a fear of commitment, I feel like you and someone else is healing something. Like you and someone being together heals some type of generational curse or some type of perpetual cycle. All right, this could be your divine counterpart with this yin and yang energy. Like you guys coming together, maybe you're of different belief systems, like maybe you're Christian and they're spiritual, or they're of a different belief system and you're of a different belief system, or y'all are different religions or cultures. It's something about these belief systems make you guys world apart, you know? Whether it's religious or whether it's like y'all are different races, ethnicities. Like you're doing something that's frowned upon in your family. I don't know why I get this feeling like when it came to like relationships, marriage, long-term committed relationships, there's some type of tie. It could be by bloodline because I'm seeing a lot of red and yellow here. And when I see a lot of red and yellow, that reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast. Like in order to experience more beauty, you had to like confront your beast within yourself. That's how I feel. Like in order for you to experience, you know, the freedom, you had to go on a soul searching journey, do some things by yourself to break some type of karma or curse that may have been put over your bloodline. So like now, a lot of success, the healing that you've done for yourself, it's going to like be like a road opener where now you can experience good karma. Now you can experience a lot of successful relationships. Some of you had to like really work on this and do like a lot of spiritual work on yourself. So moving forward, your relationships are going to be healthy. Whatever you recently did or you invested in, okay, taking a break for yourself, healing yourself, working on your mind, and like this was a well-needed break. And I feel like moving forward, like all your relationships and all your dreams and aspirations are no longer going to have karmic ties to it. No more karmic experiences attached to it. This is what they want you to know. Some of you, like, damn. For somebody here, when you were younger, this part's not gonna resonate for everybody, but when you were younger, when you went to church and they, like, I don't know if it was a baptizing. There could have been like a corrupt leader or a corrupt pastor or something about a corrupt leader or pastor in your community. Like your parent could have took you there, like gave you over to like God, but instead of them like sanctifying you from a positive perspective, it's like they binded you to be able to like steal your inheritance. They did this to a lot of people. And it came in a form where, like, with this Eight of Swords, it could have came through conversation. All right, they could have told you to pay your tithes and like baptize your children and give them to this. There was some type of ritual here that was done, like unbeknownst to you. Okay, so you may have noticed, like, generation after generation, there was like a difficulty trying to manifest abundance or a difficulty trying to be successful in your marriages. You may felt like you had to always go back to the church or always go back to that system in order to get the blessing. But it was karmic. It was a karmic tie or a karmic like a binding spell to make you afraid of your manifestation abilities or to make you afraid of spirituality. Can you show me into this? But soul searching is like this death and transformation. Soul searching is really saying like you had to leave your family behind, okay, and become like your own, to become like your own independent person. Like you had to separate yourself from certain people in order to like step into your divine feminine, okay, your creator energy. No matter if you're male or female, like you had to step into that divinity. And it came by way of like you went on this long journey of like solitude or being by yourself, working on your healing journey. And now here you are, okay, with this Hermit and the Four of Swords. Like they're saying like you're ready to get back out there again, or you're ready to start back. I don't know. I feel like you're returning to something. Like you've been on your own for a long time, but like now they're saying like you're ready to receive something with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready to receive this relationship. A lot of you may have had someone that was talking against your relationship or really trying to disrupt your this could have been a marriage you had, this could have been a relationship you had. There seems to be like this Queen of Swords energy. There was someone in your life that was very judgmental. Yeah, your community was very judgmental, hurting people here. Like nothing could grow. It was dead. Like they were dead. Nothing could grow around these people. They may have been telling you as well, like somebody is, like someone's gonna die for what they've done. Like this feels like somebody may have been trying to fearmonger you, Taurus. Yeah. You got the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and Judgment. Like every time you try to wake up to the truth about a matter, it's like there was this someone in your life kept trying to make you fear, like, oh, that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's a group of people here for some reason. I feel like there's a group of people. The Three of Pentacles, there's a lot of people here. So just something's about to be just the two of you. But before, it wasn't the two of you. It was a lot of people in your business or in your, like, your community or your family or your environment was really involved in your love life, your money life. And I'm trying to figure out why they're so mad with this devil energy. Okay? You have a strong spiritual connection with somebody. But I feel like this is giving me the beast energy. Somebody was also, with this Queen of Swords, somebody was keeping either your person or you in like this beast energy. Like using them as a monster, using them, like keeping them from really becoming their true authentic self by talking to them crazy, by perpetuating their pain, like, oh, you did this to me, you owe me. It seems like a lot of debt energy. So your person could have dealt with that, where they were like, someone's a narcissist. That's how I feel with this devil and the Queen of Swords. Your person could have been dealing with someone that was very condescending. They were very emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. This could have been when since they were young. Some of you guys have been dealing with, have a love relationship with someone since you were young. Like maybe y'all went to church together, or y'all was in choir practice. I don't know. Something about a church choir. Y'all trusted these people. These people with the King and Queen of Pentacles, these are people that were supposed to, prepare you for your journey, that were supposed to prepare you or equip you. It's like instead of allowing you to become who you needed to become this lifetime, they try to keep you small. They try to keep you under some type of spell or illusion to keep you and someone away from each other. Yeah, they wanted you to be like arrogant, boastful, or your person. So you would like, so y'all would resist each other. Y'all would repel each other. But it seems like there is someone here that is like big mad. All right. This could be some type of karmic partner here. And I'm hearing that this karmic partner or this karmic tie that either you had on you or both of y'all had on each other is like family members, your community. It's like a multitude or a group of people that's been wishing that y'all don't work out. But they're really like dark energy. They're dark souls that followed y'all into this lifetime. So it's like y'all could be experiencing deja vu. Like when y'all go to sleep, y'all might be noticing, like seeing the true nature or the true form of people around you. It's like they're trying to tell you to move on. Like to stay away from each other, to move on, to not ever talk to each other again. But then like in your face, they're trying to pretend like they want to see y'all together. So y'all must be very important. Because I feel like what happens to these karmics with them breaking these spells? What happens to these karmics? The Star. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Lovers. So pretty much everything that they wished for you guys, that's what they're going to get in return. All right, they're going to be like stuck with like the spirit of anxiety, stress, depression, everything that they was putting on you guys' relationship, or like projecting towards you or hindering your path. You got the Lovers here. Like there's so much love here, but then there's so much hate as well. Okay? These karmics have also been like sending you a lot of different like entities and spirits to try to make you doubt your decision. So you could have been experiencing a lot of spiritual warfare. They're trying to block your vision. All this mental energy. Like telling you over and over again they're going to do the same thing they did last time, or this is going to happen, or you know, trying to solicit family and friends to talk to you and tell you that you're not doing the right thing. But with the Nine of Swords and the Fool, everything that they were meant, that's going to be like the sword that they fall on. Because some of you guys have this life purpose to balance out this karma. Your life purpose is to restore hope in love, where it was intended for it to be like a hopeless situation. It's not meant to be a hopeless situation, but that's like a group of people like So you're going to start noticing what's going to become of these people, like as it's just the two of you and there's no interruption. I feel like y'all are going to draw in close together, this King and Queen of Pentacles. All right, y'all nurturing this relationship, balancing out different aspects of yourselves. There's some type of stability y'all are finding in a storm. There's some type of storm that was intended to put y'all back to sleep or to make y'all doubt yourselves. But y'all are about to experience the calm, and then the people that was trying to disrupt your relationship and like disrupt the peace and make you hold on to resentment and make you hate each other and make you hoard all these different thoughts, feelings, emotions, being possessive over each other. Like this is like surrendering. Like this is the greatest act of love right here. And it breaks some type of generational curse. Look at that. And then like moving forward, like you guys could be happy now. Look at that, the Emperor and the Empress. Someone's about to become like emotionally mature, emotionally stable. They're gonna notice that their money is improving, their happiness is improving, their health is improving. Look at that, the sun and the moon. Didn't I tell y'all yin and yang energy? Like when y'all are together, this is like opposites attracting. All your wishes are about to come true. Look at that. Someone emotionally nurturing themselves and being able to mature in a way where they're emotionally stable. That's how I feel here. The relationship works. Something works. And you have the Emperor. And like every person, place, thing, entity, whatever was intended to break y'all apart, when you move away from those people or you completely eradicate them, they get blocked out. They're not going to be able to energetically tap into your energy. Y'all are stronger together than you are apart. That's what I see here. But like they want you guys, so there's some type of initiative like going on. Like people are praying y'all don't get together. It feels like spiritual warfare or like spiritual attacks. They're sending you like things to make you give up. Okay, dark thoughts. You could be literally sleeping, minding your own business. Like death, devil, and the Four Swords is someone literally like sending entities to you in your sleep state. So like if you've been battling thoughts, or your fear is like your worst nightmares, it's like people have been preying on you, manifesting on you. Literally, the magician with the Hierophant, those are like people like soliciting like dark shamans, okay? Soliciting people that does blood magic. All right? And I feel like you wouldn't even suspect that they would be the ones doing it to you because they wear robes, or they like, to the public eye, they look like they're not that type of people. But yo, yeah, they them type of people, all right. Okay? The things that they tell you to be afraid of is the things that they do, because they want to hold, they're possessive. They want to hold the power to themselves. So you have like people, all right, this could be the Vatican. All right, there's like powerful entities, okay, established, and they've been preying off of this energy. They do not want Taurus energy to receive this, and it's like an attack on Empress energy. So anytime you try to be sensitive and, you know, creative and really focus on your abundance, it's like they want you to be afraid of it. They want you to be in a state of panic, like who's doing this to me, who doing that to me. And it's like they've sent out some type of energy to make y'all, even in like let's say the spiritual community, right? It's like they're doing shit like pinning other spiritualists against each other. They're pinning other people against each other to make y'all, out of fear, like throw shit at each other back to back to back. And it's not even neither one of y'all doing it. It's like people in high places that be doing rituals and shit like that. And it's intended to go towards these divine beings. It's intended to go towards these divine people. You're going to start noticing things, them trying to stop your flow of income. They're even about to do some shit. This is why y'all need to be together, and y'all need to let go of these old pain that y'all have, these old experiences, because it leaves you vulnerable. Because that's where there's fear, it only means that's the absence of faith. This is why Spirit is saying having blind faith is necessary at this time, because it's a bird box. Like, some shit is going on. If you really looked at the entities if you could really see the entities that were being sent to you, it would make you lose your mind. Like bird box. Okay, look at that. You couldn't see that it was on you, or you couldn't see that it was demons that were being projected onto chosen people. Because if you really saw how ugly it was, so a lot of you had to be put to sleep because the entity had less ability to torment you by you being like in a cry, like think of it like a coma, right? A spiritual coma. You had to be in a spiritual coma, because if you could physically see with your two eyes during that time, the type of entities that was disrupting you, okay, that was causing havoc in your relationships. Y'all could have took went to the relationship, went to different pastors, priests, therapists, and all of them is just telling you, like in the movie The Matrix, right? How many times did he go to the therapist and the therapist kept telling him, you know, it's your mind playing tricks on you. You know what I'm saying? And all along, the therapist was trying to keep him asleep. Now, you know, I'm not telling you don't go to no therapist, okay? What I'm saying to you is this is Spirit confirming, like, this has really been happening. And the initiative has been to, like, break you up from the home. All right. And have y'all noticed that? Just think about this for a second, because Spirit just put it on my heart to say this. They make movies all day. right? You got Insidious, you have exorcism movies. They make movies all the time about exercising these things off of you. The spiritual realm, the churches, all those places were created to work on the spirit realm, right? Have y'all not noticed like those movies were created? So one, they're acknowledging that it's fucking real. Two, they abolished it. Okay, name you don't see Christians and people or anything like that exercising demonic things off of people. You don't see them doing that type of work. You see them profiting off of your pain. You see them profiting off of you being able to not sleep at night. They're giving you crumbs and telling you, oh, just read a Bible. But they're not giving you the answers of how to get rid of it off of you. They're not telling you how to spiritually cleanse. They do it for themselves. Matter of fact, they hire private spiritualists to come in and constantly consecrate their podium, consecrate their establishment, because they know that they're dealing with people that are being mentally destroyed. So pretty much what Spirit is showing me is these people went to these damn secret societies, right? With the Hierophant, got their pastor's license and shit like that, got their degrees and how to be a one-on-one pastor or a priest or some shit. They paid them a lot of fucking money and promised them that they would be protected and wouldn't be shut down as institutes of spirituality. They would be able to continue thriving, but the only way they would be able to continue thriving is they would have to do like Nat Turner. They would have to read to them scriptures that perpetuated their fear. They would have to tell them they were meant to be slaves over and over and over again. That guarantees them their abundance. So they just assisted with helping mental illness run rampant here on earth. They assisted that shit. And now that they're being exposed as the authority figures of spirituality, authority figures, that they got into cahoots and they got into bed, blending, this two-dimensional false pretense or some shit, where they wear a false mask to you and claim that they don't do it. But I promise you, you look them in their damn eyes, you're going to see all the shit you're going to be able to read all the shit that they do behind closed doors. They do a lot of stuff. First of all, let's be clear. When they talk about the blood of Jesus and what they did for Christ, that was a blood sacrifice. That was not something that was evil doings that they did to Christ. And making him carry his cross was a mockery. They wanted him to feel a mockery of the truth that he was telling from all four directions, north, south, east, and west. And they're placing the thorns around his crown was doing a ritual to bind him and his descendants. And that's a lie. That's a lie. That is not what God sent him here to do. That was done to him. And every time you say that, And every time you say what he sacrificed for you, understand you perpetuate in that karma. You perpetuate that karma. And they do this over and over and over again. The real problem was that everybody that was sitting in the crowd, everybody that claimed they love Christ, they let that happen to him. So everybody in the crowd cursed themselves. Why? Because judgers of the world determined that's what it was, and then they give you this story in a book and told you that's what God sent him here to do. That was a test. And it happens over and over and over again. There was more people in the crowd than there was people tying him up. This is what this is. Eight of Swords, this is a long karmic tie. It predates everything that we think we know. When you go to the back of the church, they make you take an oath, do they not? When you go into the back of the church, you take an oath. They make you take a blood oath. And then when you go get married, they make you take another blood oath. Man, come on now. But because you don't understand the intentions. That's what it's all about. The intentions. What are the intentions? Look at that. Look at that message. Message. Feather. That's the number 7. All of this shit is about to be exposed this year. So you can shed the old. Look at that. Present power. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. It's love. This was created. The intentions behind all of this was to tame the beast. Look at that. This person is holding a fucking whip in this picture. These lions are sitting there having dominion over your consciousness. The two. But that balance is being restored. That balance is being restored. Consciousness is being restored. Unity is being restored. Harmony is being restored. But the truth of the matter is, if the story is never told truthfully, right? If you're never willing to look at the dark, you will always run from it. It's nothing to fear. It's just reality. This is what illusion. Everyone wants to stay in their delusion. This is a common thing. Everyone wants to stay in their delusion. But a part of healing and receiving the light is being able to confront the dark, even within ourselves. And this is really saying to me. I feel like that's what spirit is really saying. And then you can give birth to a new world. Then you can give birth to you can create it from without the karma. You can create it without the necessary wheel that everyone keeps spinning on. This is what makes relationships, whether it be with your family, whether it perpetuates this will. Resentment, it even creates an order of souls where there's a whole order of souls. They call it third order. The third fucking order, where they place everybody that dies with regret, that dies with resentment, that's possessive, they have issues of accepting these experiences that they've been technically karmically tied to experience over and over and over again, lifetime after lifetime. They place them in a pool, a sea, a pool of regret. Look at the puddles underneath your feet. Damn. And here's where the separation begins. You see this person here? This person is giving something to one person, right? Okay. Mind you, these are two people being separated. I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to make you codependent on me. And codependency is one of them. I'm going to make you codependent on me. I'm going to keep kissing your ass. I'm going to keep shining your boots. I'm going to keep telling you what you want to hear to keep the relationship. Because you're a source, right? You're a source of security, stability. You know, the everything else you don't know, you're capable of redoing what this person is capable of doing. And then you have this person over here. They got a red ticket in their pocket. They're covered in blue, right? So this person is being judged. This person over here is being judged. But who's judging them? The person that made themselves important. I got the money, so I get to choose who I'm generous with. I got the power, so I get to choose who gets to experience a better life. I got the power. So this person got a ticket in their pocket. So with this person here, they may feel like, oh, fuck it. I'm not even going to sit here. This person is like realizing like they don't have to sit here and take this shit. They raising their hands down. They're not even like, you know what? When this justice is done, when my time is up, I'm out of here. And you got this person over here. They super excited. Oh, wow. You gave me a cookie. Look at that. Ancestry and tree. That's for those of you that got a ticket in your pocket and your ancestors are talking to you. The universe is talking to you. You know, they're going to guide you. Your ancestors are going to guide you. And they're going to provide for you. So even if you feel like you're walking away from certain karmic relationships, karmic jobs, karmic situations, experiences, remember you got the winning ticket. Because I can see some of y'all like that when you are guided to watch this live stream, you will see like you got the winning ticket. For a long time, you've been judged. You've been constantly persecuted. You've been, you know, like this is even, you know, like this is like two some of y'all have parents as well. I'm seeing where like your parents may have played your siblings against you. You know, the golden child, they gave them more things and they told you like, oh, if you behave or you be a good this or a good that or a good little boy, a good little girl, then they gonna do better for you or you can get what they have if you shut up and listen. Like this is really, and they use your own parents to perpetuate that narcissism over you, that control tactic over you. This was learned behavior based off of their conditions and their forefathers' conditions and so forth. This person is a slave to the money, the security, the stability, the structure, the validation, the praise. And then here you have God saying, you just remember that you got the winning ticket in your pocket. You just remember that I'm going to give you something that no man can give you. I'm going to give you something that you can create your own family with. I'm going to take you on a journey. And I'm going to show you that you never had to kiss the feet of nobody. So you can remember who you are. So of course, y'all are breaking those generational things. Of course, they're going to send more things out to get you. But despite what it looked like, despite if you feel like you're strong enough to do it, despite if you feel like you got the stamina to go the distance, remember your present power. Because some of y'all been under some spiritual warfare for a minute. For a minute. But all your energy is being returned back to you. All right, you got the honoring path, sunflower, action, and woman holding a coin. Sheesh. A lot of y'all still have your family members praying over you, praying that you come back, praying that you stop hearing the voices of your ancestors. They're praying that you fail. So a lot of y'all are going to watch your family members fall on their own damn swords. I'm serious. Their own words. They're going to have to eat their own words. Because they can't figure out how you did this without them. They can't figure out how you didn't need their help. They can't figure out how you healed. So of course they're going to be big mad. Look at that. Hostilities and broken heart. Hurt people hurt people. Because you were chosen for this path. Look at that. And like you so covered and protected. You're so covered and protected. Everything that they throw at you, all the like things that they say about you, like on your journey, it just turns into like abundance at your feet. You just like, oh wow, that's $10. Oh wow, that's $100. Oh wow, thank you. Blessings just fall upon you. And they too busy, waiting for somebody to come and rescue them. They too busy waiting for somebody to come and believe in them. They too scared to go out there. They don't know what's out there. They're scared of an invisible force. They're just afraid. And they can't figure out how you so resilient. And I'm telling you, there's something about this partnership that spirit keeps telling you to be prepared or get ready for. Some of y'all have it. Courtship. I keep seeing the courtship card. What's what you need to know? Look at that. The lovers. Child here. And great fortune. I'm telling you, y'all are never going to be broke another day in your life. You don't need nobody. If somebody is, some of y'all may have dealt with a lot of like people that, let's say they were trying to throw money in your face or tell you, get with a rich person or get with this person. Like they were only like sending those options towards you to detour you away from your path. Because that's codependent energy as well, right? If you get with somebody because they look like they could provide you with the security so you could be a well-kept person, male or female, that's staying in this karmic energy. I don't believe I'm capable for it, so I'm going to let that person feed me, clothe me, love me, because I need their approval. I need to feel, and a lot of y'all had relationship where people came into your life, they look like great candidates. But really all they wanted to do was keep you and put you on like an elf on the shelf and steal your inheritance because they can see what you can't see. But they ain't going to tell you that. They ain't going to tell you that. I feel like a lot of these relationships that came to you like this, it may appear like they got everything sorted out. So they're saying like don't be tricked, okay? Something about being tricked, because a lot of people that have wealth here, yeah, it looks like they have wealth. They could have platforms. They could have way more than you. They could have it could appear like they got it all figured out. They're the best entrepreneurs in the world. But like all that shit, they about to become the poorest people in the world because they're not operating in the spirit of love. And I feel like you're going to notice that the only reason why they reached that level of success was because they had to keep you in your social classes. They had to keep you under them. But they don't like the way, like, even though you may not have the most or as much as them, they don't like you because you got the spirit of like Christ over you. It is. And they know karma coming for them. And these could be people fucking in high places, politicians, singers, artists, rappers, all over the fucking world. What have they done? Nothing. How have they changed the world? No way. What keys have they given you? Nothing. What tools have they give you to resurrect yourself? Not a goddamn thing. They ain't give you shit. They tell you how to buy their tickets though. They tell you how to sit in the audience and have fun with them. But they ain't telling you how to get it. They're not telling you how to do it for yourself. They oppressing you. But you respect them because they got more than you. You respect them because they made something for themselves. But they're not judged by what they make for themselves. They judge by what they do for the world. So all these damn schemes and crooks, that's the biggest fucking scheme, the winning ticket. They've been trying to take your ticket and they've been putting it in a machine, making a machine out of you. You know what used to be under this vase? It used to be a rose. It used to be a rose. The symbolism of a rose is your godlike consciousness. The thorn of your mind has been a machine. They've been making a machine out of you. And you see all this? Those are the bonds and the stocks. Those are the secret boxes and shit. That's what that is. And look, that's the death. It's only a small group. Okay? They're the ones with the fucking labels and shit. It's like engraved in everything. And they make you fall in love with working hard. They make you fall in love. Yeah, you take your roles and they make you fall in love with time. I got to do this for 60 years so I can retire. I got to do this shit for this amount of time so I can have my freedom. And then they laugh. They sit there with their damn arrogant arm like, yeah, you do. They put you to work, make you poor, and then they dress well and experience the lap of luxury of your hard work and your energetic service to the world. Your energy is siphoned. Your ability to create, you don't got time for that. And then they set you up in that perpetual karmic wheel where you then give them your children and your children repeats the process. Speaking truth don't do nothing except liberate you. That's all it does. Is liberate you. That don't mean that you're spewing hate. That don't mean that you're doing anything wrong. That means that you have accepted the truth. Therefore, you can create something new. Nobody wants to hear the truth. And this is how they keep you in that state of mind and that level of consciousness. They make you stop believing that it could ever be better. They make you stop having faith. Look, look what Spirit is saying. There is faith. You can heal. You can do whatever you want to do. You can rise above that. You can activate your winning ticket. The only problem that these energies, that these people in high places have with you is you keep trying to take people with you. That's the problem that they have with you. They don't mind if you go, but don't take nobody else with you. Don't take, don't speak truth to nobody else. That's the caveat. They're like, okay, you can come out of poverty. You can uplift your state of consciousness, but don't try to take nobody with you. Don't try to lift nobody up with your voice. Don't try to rise up anyone else. Because if you do, we're gonna have to come for you. And then that's a state of fear. Because they want it to be exclusive. So, yes, Spirit wants you to know like you're balancing out yourself, balancing out your relationships, and allowing that energy to go where Spirit is guiding you. Some of you have to forgive and you do have to heal people that have hurt you in the past. You know why you have to heal them? Why you have to heal those relationships? Because that's what you was chosen to do. Truthfully. Otherwise, you become a leader, and every leader becomes a martyr, and every martyr dies. Am I lying? If each individual person don't step into their rightful place as a divine being, as a creator, then all you have done is repeat the paradigm that was taught to you. All you've done is made a martyr out of yourself. And what happens to fucking every martyr? They die. So you just living your life, you living in alignment with your truth, you living in alignment with your path, you honoring your morals, your values, your integrity, nothing can touch you. Okay? When you're able to see, like, okay, my Uncle Jimmy got the spirit of anxiety on him. Well, Spirit taught me how to eradicate anxiety out of my life. I was given that wisdom, I was given those keys. I was given that and I was liberated from that spirit of anxiety. So I could tell Uncle Jimmy how to liberate himself. So I could pass that knowledge on. But because Uncle Jimmy makes me feel some type of way, then you still in the matrix. Healing is a everyday. Healing is every day, multiple times a day. It's a process. It's stages to it. But spirit is just confirming for you if you've been shedding old skin and you've been letting go of resentment. You've been letting go of feeling like you have to possess or hold on to people or feel like this has to be mine or individualism, and you have allowed yourself to be worked on spiritually by your spirit guides and your angels to give those things a rest, right? To put them to rest over and over again. You don't do it just one time and be done with it. That's an illusion. That's a placebo. Everything that's an illusion mimics this matrix. So if I tell you, "Oh, I'm gonna heal you one time and it's done," I've set you up for an illusion. That's a lie, right? That lie becomes my responsibility and my cross to bear, my karma to experience. So if I know that everything is a lifestyle, everything is a lifestyle. The moment you out of that alignment, you set yourself up for an illusion, right? Because everything you experience in illness or disease, the only way to keep it away from you is to keep working on it, to keep practicing the way you exist, right? Because it's something that's gonna always keep coming towards you. It ain't a one-stop shop. Anybody got no damn placebo pill for that? But what it does equip you with is that you realize that it's the spirit of anxiety, it's the spirit of depression, it's the spirit of fear, it's the spirit of all these different things. You've learned how to heal yourself. Spirit work with you to heal yourself just for you to have it for yourself. That's stingy. How would you like it if someone else that learned how to heal themselves did exactly what they did and said, "Oh well, you'll figure it out one day"? How would you like it? So if you're going to be any different, then you have to decide how you express that same grace over the people that have hurt you. Because at the end of the day, what they say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. At the end of the day, it's bigger than is, and this ain't gonna resonate for everybody. But for those of you where it resonate with you, then you know what I'm saying. You know that it's bigger than you. It's bigger than what we physically see with our two eyes. That you are aware that is spiritual. That it's not all physical. You're aware that people are being taken out of this plane by way of going through those experiences. And this is why so many major corporations go out of their way to come after these communities. So when you see, because this is what spirit is saying, they coming for you. They coming for tarot readers. They coming for shamans. They coming for a lot of people. And only the ones that you see being able to still function, the ones that you see being able to still be able to give out their message, they have determined that they're not a threat. They have determined that they are in cahoots, okay, with whatever they're being offered to perpetuate your illusion. Making them what? No more than sirens. because everyone is drawn to the fucking Pied Piper. Everyone is drawn to the song, the sweet nothings. Just think about it. Miss Cleo, right? Miss Cleo. For years, people laughed at her and said that she was a fraud. And the people that made money off of her, she barely even didn't see it. I don't care if she was actually from Jamaica or not, or if she had an accent. Those were the spirits that possessed her at that moment, and she spoke her truth. And in that, now, here it is, 2023, and everybody that once probably laughed and said, "Oh, call me now for your free tarot reading," but you know for a fact that fucking spirit is real. It was disrespectful the way that they damn made that documentary about her. It was highly disrespectful. You owe her fucking credit. Now, one person, you left it up to your own interpretation. Truth is, let's call a spades what a spades. Truth is, she was fucking telling the truth. But y'all ain't gonna say that because that's the gray area that society likes to play off of. So yeah, they coming after tarot readers and other stuff, and they spiritually because they feel threatened. What is it that you could do? Where Spirit said, all you gotta do, Taurus, is continue shedding the old, letting go of things, not holding on to resentment, continue being generous, continue being you. All right? You are aware that evil is always there. But you've been given something that not everybody has. You've been given the keys. You've been given the answers. You've been given the remedies. You've been given how to heal yourself. So when you go in your kitchen and you need to pull out some basil and you need to do certain different things and you need to rub that on your body, this is something that your ancestors are giving you. So no man on earth in this dimension can continue perpetuating their karma over you. The karma is meant for them. But the more that you don't teach yourself and the more that you don't allow yourself to receive the honesty, it will consume you. And Spirit is saying that because when you give Taurus pain, Taurus going to perpetuate it. When you give Taurus resentment, Taurus energy, you can't help but to hold on to resentment. It's in your nature. It's an aspect of yourself. So that means you gotta balance that aspect of yourself. So yeah, that Leo that hurt your heart, that Taurus that hurt you, that Sagittarius that hurt you. I don't care what their zodiac sign is. I'm gonna need you to let it go. I don't need you to let it heal. And this is why Taurus energy is always the first because it's the second house. It's the house where things manifest. It's the physical. All right. Aries is the first house. That's the energy, right? But when you go for the mother, which is fertility, which is birth, which is Taurus energy, your second house, is doomed to perpetuate itself by going after the feminine aspect of your own mind. Your consciousness, your subconscious mind is your feminine your aspect. So what is lying in your subconscious that is perpetuating something? So in closing of this reading, I'm gonna leave you with a I'm gonna give you exercise, right? It ain't no good if only I know how to do it. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I want you to get a sheet of paper and I want you to write on the front of it whatever thought comes to your mind consciously. I want you to do that first. Okay? And then I want you to write on the back of that paper everything, the first thing that comes to your mind subconsciously, right? How do you feel? I want you to think of everything that's ever been done for you and write that shit down one by one. You can say, oh, I don't want to think about it. I let it go. Listen. Write that down. I feel this person abandoned me. Okay? This person did this to me. I want you to say, I feel this about this. Everything that you would say, oh, I don't want to ever have to experience that, that's a clear indication that you need to heal that shit. If you can say, I don't ever want to see that Leo, or I don't ever want to have to do this, or keep that person away from me, I hate to break it to you, but you sticking out like a sore thumb. You ain't healed. Because when you really forgive someone, the only thing left in that presence is love. I don't care if someone hit you across your face. That may be hard to hear, but I'm going to tell you straight up. Don't give nobody the power to make a beast out of you. I don't care if they cheated on you, lied to you, stole from you. Write it down. And then I want you to figure out where in your body do you feel that pain? Is it in your heart? Is it in your womb? Is it in your back? Is it in your shoulders? Then I want you to remember your present power. And your present power is for every experience, you have the power to balance it. You have the power to heal it. You have the power to allow that light to go directly in that chakra where it experienced that pain and be removed from your body. Removed from your subconscious. Replace that pain with love. Replace that hate with love. Replace that anger with love. For every pain you feel, write right next to it, I replace this emotion with the feeling of love. I am healed from this. I release that person. I release that person from feeling the regret of that experience we shared together. Because for everything that you release for yourself, you got to release the other person. Why hold on to it? Why hold on to it? Because you done created karma for that person to come back into your life again. Every retrograde they got to come back. You know, and it's like I said, this is just some options. You're willing to do what you want to do, but you have the present power to decide how it gets to exist in your energy. You have the present power to decide how it gets to be created in your reality. As readers, we have to take responsibility. If I could see that if I could read your energy and I could see what your problems are, but I'm only telling you, oh yeah, I see them coming back. I'm not healing. I'm not using my voice to heal you. I'm actually setting you up to continue doing what you're doing. So yeah, you're going to be mad at me. If you get a personal reading from me and I have to tell you that the problem is you and this is how you've allowed this to exist in your reality, but you don't want to hear that, don't take it personal. I'm not the reader for you. Because if I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth. That's how I love. If I can see that you have an addiction and I am not pointing you to the nearest help, that for those that need that help, then I'm a part of the problem. That's just the type of reader that I am. Because the fact that spirit showed it to me, they made me aware. And if they make me aware, anything that you're aware of, your karma has been initiated. And that's just the truth. And then if I could use my experiences so that no one else's child has to go through that, it's worth dying for. It's worth ruffling feathers for. It's worth being an enemy for. Because I love you, your offspring, and every other person after that much. Shit, I ain't coming back to this earth no more anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody need to heal. Everybody in the club can get healed. Okay, that's how I feel. So we're gonna close it out. Again, you gotta write it down. You gotta become intentional with balancing out your subconscious and your conscious mind. The more you're aware of the programs laying dormant in your subconscious mind, that is you tapping into your 13th key. Your 13th key says that you have the power and the ability to eradicate anything that you do not want existing there. And the fact that society believes that only a certain groups of people or certain people that jump through hurdles and initiated into certain shit should be the only ones with access to that type of information, the only ones that could have access to know how to do these things, that's a part of the problem too. If spirit didn't want me receiving these messages, it wouldn't be given to me. If spirit wasn't giving you a certain message, it wouldn't be given to you. If it was something that was meant to be classified, it would not be given to you. I believe every person that walks the earth has the ability to heal themselves. And that's just you have the ability to change. You have the ability to do whatever you desire to do. Look, Earth Guardian. Okay? It says stay grounded, stay rooted and grounded. And we have Guardian Angel. Again, we started off with this feather. So every message that spirit gives you, that you experience, you are not alone. Understand that they protecting you from all four corners. These confirmations of what you need to hear, how to work on how to heal your Merkaba, your body, that's spirit talking to you. That's the divine talking to you. You used to have winter. Take care of your needs. You got happiness and healing chaos. All right. So that's the frequency that came out. So that's how I know. And boom, Spirit said, I did all I needed to do. I did all I needed to do. Look, we started with a dolphin. These two confirmations. We started with a dolphin, balance, and we end with a dolphin. Happiness. Happiness is how you balance that. Happiness, transmuting all those negative experiences into happiness is how you transmute that. Look at that. Feathers and dolphins. It's so synchronistic. And that's how you're going to heal the chaos that's been the storms, right? This is how you're going to transform through all of these storms that have been sent out here into the collective since winter, okay? Because it's been a lot of fucking chaos that's been projected out into the collective since winter. Like, it's been a long winter, and it ain't going to be done for the next couple of months. Okay, for some of y'all until Pisces season is over. So for all my empaths, you're going to feel like you got to intentionally work towards transmuting negative energy. Don't get tired. Feel reassured, because Spirit's going to make sure that you're giving the messages that you need to hear to persevere. All right. I love you guys. As always, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Taurus.